another thing that I'm kind of thinking about is like is duck islands.
Like the floating duck raft,
Uh,
or
well, but potentially, I think that would help too. But like, I'm actually thinking like Chinampas.
okay,
But
yeah.
like the Chinampas, or like basically it's an Earth island, or like a with a moat around it.
Hmm.
And so that would allow like the ducks to basically have a predator free island, and also grass. So like it would create deeper water and more earth, or more kind of dry areas for them to stand on. So you get kind of the best of both worlds.
And
And
I've thought
then
about that in the flooded forest area.
yeah,
Yeah, and it wasn't worth it to do it just to grow annual plants, but it would for sure be worth it as
yeah,
habitat and expanding
totally.
the
Well,
duck territory.
and the thing about those, like, if and this is where, if you ever get a dry year, like, get an excavator in there, because like they could build those Chinampas so fast,
Hmm.
because all they're doing is they're just like, they're basically, the way I would do them is make them, kind of 12 feet wide or something, or however wide the excavator is, um, and maybe a bit wider, so that he can kind of track roll the whole
Yeah.
thing, so you can compact it. So like, will that need to be probably like 20 feet wide, something like that.
And would
So,
you do like a series of peninsulas or actual islands,
um,
or
I mean, so that this is where like I might play around with it, because like the benefit of having them as like total islands with a moat around it is that they're totally predator proof.
because as the X backs up, they could just rip the moat in as they're backing up, as they're leaving the you could just make
Oh,
like a long meandering
yes,
peninsula and just erase part of the line basically.
yes,
So it wouldn't be
exactly.
hard to manufacture those.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, but
cool.
if it's dry, and that whole area is dry, and this is where like you could blow that beaver dam out, or sorry, put a monk pipe in it, and then drop the levels, and so that there's a way that they can't get in there to fill it up.
Mhm.
Get in there, and you basically dig from either side of you. So like, you dig on this side, pile it up, dig on this side, pile it up, and then
Right.
you make yourself a mound that's 3 feet above the water line or whatever. And it's 20 feet wide. And I mean, it could be right down the center of this thing. It could be kind of on like on islands or something. I'm not sure how, what pattern you would put it on. But then on those islands you could plant things that the ducks would really like, different fescues, or kind of grassy things that they'll, if it's geese, that they'll graze on, or if it's duck, maybe they're like their shade, maybe you put willows out there,